Good morning or good afternoon, depending on where you at in the US, girl. Good morning or good afternoon. Oh, I forgot we go abroad. Well, wherever you at, hey, how y'all doing today? Now, as I told y'all, I don't know what the hell finna happen here. I just feel like talking. So please indulge a bitch and pardon a hoe if I make you mad. Okay? But what's the word of the day? Trigger. Bitch, I was triggered. I was sitting over there in the Bless Watkins experience, minding my good business. And let me know if you guys have any problems hearing me because there is currently a thunderstorm going on in my area, and I'll just switch gadgets. Okay, let me know. But um, I was triggered, bitch. You know, I know I have said some things, I'm sure, but I ain't never been gutter with my shit. You know what I'm saying? I might have slung a shot or something, but it would be more toward the parenting style. I don't really just come for the kids. And I just, I've been listening to this big debate about dragging other kids, and I feel like this about it. I totally understand any parent that says if you say something about mine, I'm slaying yours. I get it. But on the flip side of that coin, I think it's also okay if of a person like me just say, you know what? I'm too blessed. And I know God's wrath is something I do not wish to have in my life. And it's a certain class of people that ain't supposed to ever need a baby. Please get the fuck out of my chat. I must ain't got no, hold on. Cause I block a bitch in a heartbeat, girl. I don't feel like you today. Take your naysaying ass on some motherfucking way, cause bitches ain't today. Play with me, hoe. What I'm trying to understand is why is it not okay for us to say, hey, I don't really feel good when I hear children getting dragged. Adults made the decision to go over there and create a YouTube channel. Whether you have uploads on them stinking ass bitches or not, you chose to make a video. You chose to have a YouTube account, not your children. Why can't we just keep it on the kids? I'm so tired of hearing about people, kids getting fucked over. And it don't be little shit about the parenting skills. It be the actual child themselves. And that shit get on my motherfucking nerve. So bomb, put that shit out. You is already confused. I ain't talking about no one particular person. And y'all ain't coming in so we talk. She know what it is. Child. Nika pick me ass back cool with Kiki. Let me tell you something, bitch. See, I told you this is going to be one of them gumbo lives, so stay or leave. It don't matter. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. Just because you see me cordial with a person, I'm cordial with a lot of people y'all wouldn't think that I would be cordial with. I'm cordial with Sion. Say, hey girl. Fiance could come sit her ass right on up in this chat and troll, and I'm gonna let her ride with that because I have a relationship with her. Is we friends? Hell no. We sit on two separate sides of the playing field. But she's cool with me. Now back to what the fuck I was saying. Hey, fiance. Um, I don't like kids getting fucked with. I don't. I don't. And I know y'all probably heard that before, but I ain't said a whole lot about it. Today I was triggered and I feel like saying it. I get it. I can't tell you how to fight. If you gotta slay a bitch because she slayed yours, do what you gotta do. But what I'm telling you today, this lady Nika don't feel good when she hears shit. I don't, it's something wrong. If you're an adult and you sit online and I ain't talking about if you're doing it in response. I'm talking about if you initiate. It's something wrong with you that initiate saying some fuck shit about churn. Churn fall under that protected class of God. I ain't talking about the protected class of the United States. I'm talking about uh the protection under God, and that supersedes anything if you really want to know the truth. I will cuss y'all asses out. Okay? Anybody can get it with me. All you got to do is knock on that door. That's the door to the den. We ain't got no doorbell installed in the den yet. Man is still working on it. But all you gotta do is, and I'm with you. I'm with it. Cause you're an adult. I can drag you straight to hell, bury your ass, dig your bitch ass back up, drag you some motherfucking more, and put you back in that goddamn ground. You grown. And you did what? Knocked on my motherfucking door. But your churn, ooh, and it's a special place in hell for y'all that be talking about these special need kids. Oh, if you think that you're gonna be able to spit those words out and not have some form of repercussion, baby, even Nita, I hurt your feelings when I told you I didn't give a fuck about your opinion, didn't I'm a hold on a minute, because I know you got blocked, bitch, but I know you in the cloud. So I'm a go on and address you. I know who that is, y'all. Girl, it was a disagreement. It was a difference of opinion. I don't have to be nice to you. The fuck? I don't owe you that. I don't even know you, bitch. I don't know you. So I was mean to you. So what? Suck it up and go find you something to do, baby. I hurt your feelings down, didn't I? I touched you to your in my Mimi from Love and Hip Hop voice. I fucked you up. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Ooh, y'all gonna make my mind work today. Well, whatever. I don't really give a fuck. That's a disgruntled fan. I said some fuck shit to her, talked to her crazy, and told her she could take her motherfucking ass on. I might have even blocked the bitch. I must have unblocked the ass. But child, that's all that is. Don't worry about it. All of them gonna come in here because they don't like it when I speak this contratto shit. Long as I'm talking about some shit and not calling shit out, these hoes be happy. But the minute a bitch come down here and start speaking that real, it becomes a problem. And today, I don't give a damn if I have 3 in the chat. I'm going to say what the fuck I got to say. Leave these goddamn children, all of them, from Fine Bay Child to Rita Child to Ken Child to Reed's Child, all in between, bitch. Leave these kids alone. You mean to tell me your dragging skills ain't up to par? You got to bring the kids into it? If you can't read a bitch without bringing up her children, you ain't a reader, bitch. See, you can come in here and say whatever the fuck you want to under any motherfucking name you feel like doing it. But bitch, I said what the fuck I said and I stand firm on it. And I'm gonna be the example, you stinking ass cunt bitches that do this shit. I'm gonna be the example I wanna see in y'all rusty asses. Leave these motherfucking kids alone and go at each other. Beat each other, what we like to call down here in the den, the fuck up. Okay? Leave these children out of it. Because you may think that because you have not received God's full wrath, that is, it's not going to come, bitch, you thinking stupid. I'm here to let you know right quick. He might not get you on this YouTube platform, but in your real life, bitch, when they ain't none of us see you and what you may be experiencing, shit is going to unfold for you. And you gonna know that that is your karma. You got the power of life and death in your fucking peak thing hanging in your mouth between your paid for teeth or your original teeth. And what you say, you shall be judged by it. Leave these motherfucking kids alone. I was over there, Bliss played that little clip, and I was just like, oh, enough, damn, please stop playing it, Bliss. She was just demonstrating what's been said. Instead of folks focusing on that shit, they worried about whether or not me and Kiki cool. Bitch, don't worry about the relationship that I got with Kiki. You never understood it and you never will. Whether we beating each other up behind the scenes or not. In the face of y'all, still I'm putting Kiki in that same category with James now. You hoes will never be able to really know what's going on between Kiki and I. You ain't finna see. Now he a little bipolar, baby. He a little bipolar. But you ain't gonna see me come over here and open up this den and get him no work. Bitch, Lady Nika is more than a motherfucking name. Lady means everything to me, and I try to carry myself as such. Sometimes you bitches bring me out my motherfucking character, then I come down here and cuss y'all hoes out and act like a whole nigga out here. That's right, Mo Better. That's right. That's right. You see, that's a word. That's right. You're absolutely correct. They get on my damn nerve. We're about the wrong thing. I'm talking about dragging it of these children. These children ain't no, not one of these content creators' children have clicked the live button on their parent channel and said nothing disrespectful to none of us. None of us. I sit up here. I've heard y'all talk about James' children. That was, it wasn't no outrage. That's the thing about it. I be confused. So we talk about kids, and we still got selective outrage. And here go, bitches. All you whores up there always talking about you always standing up for James. Well, bitch, that's my friend. But I know that his boys got talked about all the time, and nobody gave a fuck about that. It was like it was nothing. But he mentioned a spot on a dirty ass coat and y'all lost it. So his boys ain't supposed to mean that, and those are his children. So I'm saying, y'all got selective shit going on around here. And I stand firm in what I said. Leave these goddamn kids alone. All of them. We made the decision to get on here and do YouTube and be in this sector where the runs rampant. We made that decision. These children did not deserve that. I do not understand how you sleep at night after making fun of a child who was born with something they didn't ask for. Or if they were born into a situation you don't feel that is necessarily the right type of environment for a child, that is not the child's fault. So if you're not doing something to make it better, i.e. help support, how about you share what we like to call in the den the fuck up? Leave these kids alone. Because there will be retribution for it. And I'm not perfect. I just told you. I ain't never went gutter bucket like that, but I've talked on kids situations that I should not have spoken on. And no more than 3 or 4 minutes after it was out of my mouth, sometimes I was still on the goddamn line. I felt convicted. That's why you see I moved away from that shit. I don't give a fuck. I may say you're a bad parent in my eyes, but bitch, if I'm not going into details about your child, I'm just telling you what the observation is from where I see it. So, Lady Nika, when I drop these twins, don't put them on to YouTube. So now, baby, keep stocks and bonds here. Don't bring them over here. Keep stocks and bonds over there. Behind the wall, baby, behind the wall. But that's how, hey, Miss Jane, I just felt like talking. That really had just, ooh. And I think Smooth Tennessee Whiskey, I think you felt that in me. Because you saw how I started typing. I got agitated. Like, man, I can drag the fuck. Okay? I can drag, bitch. Y'all ain't seen it. I can cuss up. Can't nobody cuss a hoe out like I cuss a hoe out. And I proved that because when I cuss these hoes out, what they do be touched in their spirit and be trying to drag me. Talk about I live in 30-year fire hazards. My wood panel ain't no goddamn, it ain't real wood, all kinds of shit. Oh, bitches be trying to come for me. Bitch, I stay in the trailer park in the swamp, so, cause I be saying that shit to them. I be making them mad. See, Coco, I touch them in their spirit. That's how you really drag a bitch. You drag a. Let me tell you something. If you don't have a certain type of voice and you trying to drag a bitch, it ain't gonna get you nowhere. I don't really get easily triggered over here because ain't nobody over here but one person got a voice that could set me on fire and make me go off on this bitch. One. The rest of y'all be pissing in the motherfucking wind because bitch, I hear you talking that shit and I be like, God damn. Sometimes y'all just don't know. Some of y'all be coming at me, cussing me out, talking about me, and bitch, I be just kiki the fuck out. Thank you, Nubiology, for being a member for 3 months. See how they work? Y'all be over there mad than a motherfucker just gonna cuss me smooth the fuck out. Bitch, I'm over here making me either a smoothie if I'm feeling fit, or I'm motherfucking fixing me a glass of wine if I say fuck yeah, hoe. Y'all be mad and I be over here unboxing gifts. Y'all be mad and I be cooking good meals. Y'all be mad and I be around here enjoying my new ride that I didn't have to put on the community wall to prove a goddamn thing to nobody. Because here's the thing. You don't fuck, feed, or finance me, so I don't really give a fuck what you think. See how that work? Girl, Denise, I am not with you today. But he grown, so carry on. I'm just saying, hey, Houston Bird, what's going on, honey? What's going on? I don't like the children to be messed with. Now, I ain't know, Kwani called me the godmother of the sector. But even Kwani would drag my black ass if she getting one of her spells and her cocktail hit right. So I don't think that I'm no voice in no sector. Bitch, I'm not over here. Look, I got 186 people in here right now. I am definitely not the voice of this sector, but what I am is I'm somebody that when I say something, it make you feel something. I may not, you ain't never got to give me no flowers, bitch. I know when I say something, it touches certain people. That's why the fuck I say it, bitch. Yeah, Quanta says she dragged from the cradle to the grave. I told you it's two sides to that coin. I'm speaking from the side of the coin that says leave the kids alone. I don't join that side of the coin where if you talk about mine, I'm going to talk about yours. I don't really feel that shit. Girl, you sure can, baby. We'll be rolling on down that highway. I ain't got no Benz MW because the baby don't know if she got a Benz or a BMW. I don't have no Benz. I ain't got no Benz MW. None of that. But what I do have is the ability to ask y'all, the 180 that is in the building today, can you please hit the like button? Thank you. Good morning, Fifi. Next thing I feel like talking about this morning that hit my spirit is domestic violence. Now, if you pay attention to me, and some of y'all do, you saw that I did have a live schedule for this morning to tell my story. And then I read a post by this girl called Get Into the Commentary or Get the Commentary. I don't know her damn name. Peace, Love shared her on the community wall, and I happened to saw that. And she said, for some of us, in my own way, I've shared part of my story, but I've never just sat down here the way I was about to sit down here this morning and just tell y'all all my business. She said, if you don't feel comfortable in the current state that we are in, the current climate that we're in, make that video to yourself, give it a couple of days, watch it, and then see the progression that you've made from where you was when you was dealing with this crazy motherfucker with a tendency to slap a hoe every now and again to where you are today. Go ahead and release those tears. They are for you to release because you overcame. And then let it be what it is. And I decided, I said, you know what? I don't even know this girl, but she just was speaking to my spirit this morning. So I decided to cancel that live. And although I am not gonna get down here and tell you all my goddamn business so it can be thrown in my face, like all the times I was transparent in the past since I've been on YouTube, I have shared a hell of a lot. And even today, you motherfuckers, not the ones in the chat, but you motherfuckers, you know who you are, my bush babes, my silent hater tribe. Yeah, take that and now use it in my face. You throw it in my face all the time. So I would not dare give you another opportunity to throw yet something else in my face. But I will tell you this. If you are in a relationship, see, this is where Nappy Child used to really come in handy. Do I have a moderator who has the number, who can go get the number to the National Domestic Abuse Hotline? I would love if one of my moderators would go snatch that shit up and drop it in the chat this part of the show, because I'm going to touch on domestic violence my way. Please and thank you, squad. Now, if you find yourself in a situation with a motherfucker, and let me tell you something, domestic violence just don't happen just to women. There are men who are beaten every single day, who are verbally assaulted every day by the person who claims to love them the most. So if you find yourself in a situation like that, my best advice to you is seek shelter elsewhere and get out, because your life truly depends on it. There are thousands of people who lose their life every single year, men and women, to domestic violence. So if you know that you're in that situation and you need help, please take advantage of calling the National Domestic Abuse Hotline. Hopefully, one of my moderators would drop that up in this chat. But I'm just telling y'all, I might have to do my own leg work. Hold on, y'all. Oh, up, up, up. There she goes. There she goes. Thank you so much, squad. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. You are important. You are very important. If somebody ain't tell you you's important, you are important. And you don't have to wake up and go to sleep and all throughout today be in fear. When some women stay because they feel like they need the financial support. I'm here to tell you that there's help for you out there if you truly want it. You don't have to be some man's punching bag. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to be somebody's punching bag. You are divinely made by the Creator. And in your time on this earth, you will have trials and tribulations. But I ask you, please do not allow someone else to add on to what was always already promised to you in your life. I need y'all to decide to choose you today. It ain't nothing wrong with choosing yourself. Or when you choose yourself, you start to love yourself and things get better. Fuck all that having to put. You should not have to go to bed with a motherfucking knife under the pillow. You shouldn't have to do all that. And that is not discrediting Miss Fifi's story this morning she did over on her channel. I'm telling you from a different perspective. You are better than that. You don't have to put up with that. If what you love is hurting you, it's not real love, and you need to get the hell away from it before someone is marking your grave. You stay because you need the income. He's the income in the house, and you got children. Well, guess what? When he hit you the wrong motherfucking way, you fall the wrong motherfucking way. Who's gonna take care of them kids when you're not here anymore? Because that is a chance you take every time you stay in a relationship with a man who don't value you. That is what you taking a chance of every time you are in a relationship with a woman that don't value you. And let me tell you something, baby. Verbal abuse. Baby, let me tell you something. Look here, King Mina. If you punch me in my eye, girlfriend, in a while, that shit gonna heal. I'm gonna put some sads on it and everything, and it's gonna get back. I'm put a little what you call that ambi on it and shit, and it's gonna get back to the right color. And in time out there will be no evidence that that ever happened to me. You see what I'm saying, King's Mina? But guess what? I ain't never gonna forget how you made me feel when you ripped my motherfucking heart out and handed it to me. When I first was diagnosed with lupus, I had a man, shit, all of my children. At that time, there was not a lot of information online. They didn't know a lot about lupus. They didn't know how to treat it. I mean, they were using drugs that were actually for other issues, and they were testing it out on people who were diagnosed with lupus, right? So for the first 4 years of my lupus journey, and I'm almost 20 years into the game, I was a guinea pig for the government to figure out what to do with people like me. And with that came a lot of shit. There were times where I was very bloated. I mean, they put you on 60 milligrams of morphine. I mean, what they call that? Not morphine. What they call that shit is steroids. They used the motherfucking morphine only when I was in the hospital. But at home, I was on 60 milligrams of steroid. You know what I'm saying? Uh, just like people who got other ailments with lupus, you break out into lesions. That's right, Miss Tree. That's what they give me. They give me that right there, prednisone. I was on that shit, 60 milligrams a day. I went from being uh thick and slim and short. Girl, I went from being what Bliss call a brick house to I was a warehouse bitch. Okay. I was cousin to Baby D. I knew about all the motherfucking snacks, okay? Because steroids make you eat. So I'm going through all that shit right there. I'm breaking out in these what they call lupus lesions. These lesions is disrespect. Girl, they disrespectful. Them hoes might show up in places that you don't want them to show up. And if they show up there, then you got to tell your man, you got to hold off for a minute because bitch, I ain't trying to be up in here screaming and hollering. And not because you making me feel good, but because you got me in pain. And see, I had a motherfucker that didn't understand that. And because, see, somewhere in there, the love has started to turn to resentment. I don't know what that shit was all about, but somewhere in there it turned into that. And instead of being my rock, he turned into my nightmare. This beautiful home that he placed me in became my prison. Because he wasn't really putting his hands on me like that. Because I'm something like crazy. Even if I'm sick, I'm something like crazy. So, oh, I'm not gonna put my hands on her because she will pick up a phone or she will hit my ass upside the head when I'm trying to sleep. I will motherfucking Dr. Dre a bitch. And when I say that is not nothing against Miss Shelley. I'm talking about that's how crazy my ass is. If you put your hands on me, bitch, I'm not going to settle down until I get my one back. I don't give a damn if I got to crawl on the floor. Lord knows I'm telling my truth today. I don't give a damn if I got to crawl on that floor till I can get over to you. And bitch, all I can do is spit on you. If you do something to me, I'm going to get you back. Okay? So he ain't want to play with me that way. He had found out a couple years before that I probably not a good candidate to go upside a bitch head. I'm not that type. But when he caught me down, because I was going through so much on so many medications and my only wish was just to live, he began to verbally abuse me. Talk about my looks. Talk about how I ain't taking care of him the way a wife is supposed to. Talk about my parents. I gotta pay money to have a nanny come up in here. Yeah, that type of shit. And buck what you heard. Verbal abuse, they all are horrible. For me, the verbal abuse was worse than him putting his hands on me. Because you never forget how that person made you feel in that moment with the things that come out of their mouth. Somebody that was supposed to be my hero became my motherfucking captive, captor. The person that was supposed to care, take care of me and make sure I'm straight is now the person I'm side eyeing and double checking everything. You built this beautiful life supposedly for me, and now I'm a prisoner in this big old beautiful home. Now the things that you admired about me now is things that you're talking about. Now my strength means nothing to you because now my strength is looked at as you faking the funk and bitch, I know, all that shit, bitch. You know how they come at you. Instead of building me up, you begin to try to tear me down. But then I started to feel better, bitch. Because remember, I sat here and I endured this for years. I sucked it up, bitch. Because I knew I was going to get better. I don't know what kind of God y'all serve, but I knew I was going to be all right. I had to go through it in order to get to the other side so he can bring me out of it. You see what I'm saying? And that's what the fuck happened. I sat there and I worked on me. And every day, I used to have flashcards, girl. I would look at them flashcards. And this may sound a little bit cliche because it comes from a movie, but bitch, I wrote it on flashcards. I say, I am beautiful. I am strong. I am worthy. This too shall pass. No weapon formed against me. I said, to whom much is given, much is required. I said, touch not my anointing and do my prophet. No, God said all that. Okay? He said all that for 4 years. And every dime, because see, he would feel bad. And he would come in with little gifts. Girl, he might bring me a dozen roses, and when I open them up in the box, them motherfuckers got dollar bills stuck in between the buds and shit. Not dollar bills, but I'm just telling you, it was money in there. He ain't play me with that dollar shit. And you know what I did? Every time he felt bad and tried to flood me with money, I put that shit to the side. Oh no, we ain't putting that in no bank, bitch. Mm-mm. I'm putting that to the side. I put it to the side for over 4 years until my health got good. And he went to work and I hit the highway, bitch, and I ain't never looked back, okay? And that's all I feel like talking about as far as that part. But that happened. That was a true story. And you know it ain't no lie. Because go back in my story times, I told you this before. But some of y'all are new to me. So I'm telling you I'm giving you an update. You know why? What's Love Got to Do with it? It's one of my favorite go-to movies even today. Cause in a sense, I felt like I was Tina. I just wouldn't see Tina was getting her ass whooped and being verbally abused. I didn't deal with that much of the verbal abuse because I was something like crazy. But that verbal abuse was just as bad. It was just as bad. There is no difference. Abuse is abuse, bitch. And like I said, hell yeah, and I did too. You talking to me. I did too, Miss Malika. That's why you're talking to me right now. I chose me. And the day I chose me and I put my trust in the creator. And he ain't failed me yet. So it don't matter what people try to say about me. It don't matter what people try to do to me. I know where my health and my strength comes from. And I ain't never losing myself in a man again. I don't give a damn, bitch. I don't care. I walked out that thing with my life and my babies, and that was the most important thing to me. I don't give a damn if I've never been able to quite live that comfortably again. It was, you know what? I look at it now and I'm just grateful. You know, thank God for my, what they say, I say, a trailer. Thank God for my trailer. You don't have to be, you don't have to be somebody's prisoner. And that is what you are when you're in a domestic violence relationship. You are a prisoner. Whether he beating you upside your motherfucking head, bitch, or that motherfucker tearing you down mentally every day. Cause see, that verbal abuser, he a motherfucker. Oh, that verbal abuser. See, everybody get tired, bitch. At some point, he gonna get tired of going upside your head. When he get tired of going upside your head, guess what he gonna do? He gonna attack your mental. That's what they do. And it is traumatic for children once they get older. All my kids have been in counseling, except for the baby, because the baby was too small. He don't remember. But that oldest daughter I got, oh, she remember. She remember. Mhm. She remember. And it took a lot. It took a lot of family counseling and individual counseling. That's why I'm so pro therapy, especially within my community, because see, in my community we all know that it, getting therapy is taboo. People seems to think that your heart, your lungs, and your kidney can malfunction, but they don't believe that your brain can as well. And it is a certain thing as trauma. Some people choose to live in their trauma. I chose to get past my trauma, and I'm a victor. I'm a victor today. I'm a victorious queen today because of my struggle. That's why being called a queen on YouTube don't mean a motherfucking thing, bitch. I'm a queen in real life. Not because somebody crowned me that or a sector decided I was that. I'm a queen because I think like a queen. Therefore, that makes me a queen because I carry myself as one. I know my struggles and what I've been through in this life, and can't nobody tell me shit. At the end of the day, flaws and all, I am uniquely and imperfectly perfect in the Creator's eyes. And I'm gonna need every woman and man within the sound of my voice to know that about your damn self. You the shit, bitch. You better get into it. Hey, Doc, how you doing, sugar? How is you doing? Pudding. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just saying real quick. I need y'all to know that. And I know these kind of conversations, because see, it ain't just messy, messy, messy. These type of conversations don't really, people don't be feeling this shit. But I'm going to tell you something. I told y'all the other day, quality over quantity. I've had the numbers. Fuck them numbers. If one person can walk out of this damn live stream on the replay or anything else and they got something out of it, they felt better, they made a decision, then I did my damn job. People love to try to not see you for your good, baby. And sometimes that person that don't see you for your good is sitting right up in your damn house. I wish I was live in a house with a man and I'm wondering if you love me and why you here. Girl, uh-uh. And I went on a sabbatical, girl. I shut down everything after that man. After I got rid of that, I had to deal with him still because we do this co-parent thing, or we was doing that. So, they grown now. But I'm gonna tell you, child, that man traumatized me so bad, it was years before I was even able to really deal with another man. You know what I'm saying? I had turned it to something like a hoe. I just wasn't giving up no pussy. I was just around here just talking all the time. Thank you so much for the cash up. I appreciate that. But I was around here just like going through niggas for real. First time they do boop, I'm gone. I like you this Wednesday. By next Wednesday, you might have just shit. Maybe one day your socks didn't match your shoes, bitch. I don't like you no more. But then I stopped it all, and I stopped trying to find a mate. See, this this the this the this the beautiful part of the story. When I stopped looking for a man and focused on me and what made me happy and just being okay with being, I was never, I was alone, but I ain't never been lonely. You feel me? Once I started doing that shit, bitch, and got into me, it was all selfish with me, girl, out of nowhere, here comes the man. And child, I run from that man for a minute. Do you hear me? I didn't just jump into this shit, bitch. I ran for a minute. I ran. I treated him bad. I talked shit to the man. I did all kinds of shit, bitch. I was mean. But then, and this is the beauty of it, the way I met the man takes his mama to the same rheumatologist that I see for my lupus. That's how I met him. But once we communicated, and I just was in my mind, fuck a man, fuck a man, fuck a man. I was like, shit, bitch. Let me tell y'all, girl, I was VIP with bedroom candy. Okay? Now, I don't know if y'all know anything about bedroom candy, but if you a member of bedroom candy, you really don't need a man to do nothing but talk to you. Just talk a few minutes, bitch. Everything else I got on my own. The child, that man did not give up on me. He proved himself worthy. Thank y'all. He courted me. Told y'all I'm being courted as we speak, bitch. It was a beautiful thing. And I'm not rushing for nothing. What I'm a rush for? I don't need to rush nothing. But the minute I started being selfish with me, focusing on me and improving my relationship with the man upstairs, he put a man in my path. I didn't find him. He found me. He pursued me. I'm almost 50 years old, and that man called my father to ask him, could he meet him because he wanted to date me. My almost 50-year-old ass. Yes. He treats me with respect. He respects my illness. He takes care of me when I'm not well. And he never discourages anything that he knows I really want to do. And then the beauty of it is he is being led by God. I can't have no anybody trying to ask to lead me. See how it worked out for you. So when you come on here, you can carry yourself like you're a queen without needing the masses to tell you that. See, a lot of people think they watch them old videos, they know me. Girl, they don't know nothing about me. You saw me when I was going through it. Because let's be real, I came to YouTube cracked, but never broken. That can be you if you out here in the YouTube sphere That can be you. Even if you don't find a man who honors you, honor yourself enough to not allow anyone to make you feel less than or to put their motherfucking hands on you. Because love don't hurt like that. Mm-mm. It don't hurt like that now, I'm telling you. It don't hurt like that. So now y'all see why I'm gone Friday and I don't come back to Monday. Because I got a kid. I don't have no children. I have grandkids though. And I'm an active grandmother. I see my grandkids every day. I take them to school. And on certain days, I pick them up. I do homework. I do one of my grandkids IEP. I'm in every IEP meeting. Uh-huh. Have shit to do in my life. This is just this ain't even this ain't half of my life. This ain't even a third of my life. I make time for this because I enjoy it. But if I walk away from it today or tomorrow, I'm not worried about what's gonna happen. That's the only time that it hurts, Stacy. That's the only time it hurts. Is when when you married him, he told you nothing but him would separate y'all. And if you was with that man from the time y'all got together to his death, then you fulfilled your promise. Miss Stacy, my father still mourns my mother today. My mother died in 1987. It is 2021, and he still struggles every October the 30th. That's mistake number one. You never ask why, you ask for comfort. That's it. Because the why is the unknown that you may not be able to handle. How about he might have just fulfilled his life plan here on earth? We all come here with a death date, a birth date, and a death date. None of us know when day that day is gonna come. That's why I advise everybody to just love as much as you can while you're here. Yeah, you're gonna have your ups and downs with people, yeah. But girl, get as much out of this experience as you possibly can and make sure that you love more than you hate. My goal in this life, and I've told y'all this before, is to give out when my time sits over here on this earth. I want my good to outweigh my bad. That's why I changed how I look at things and how I act. I changed myself because I was not who God ordained me to be. So I had to get in line with the Creator's plan for my life. Because as long as I was booking, baby, I was catching hell on top of hell on top of hell. So now I walk in my purpose. Even though I don't quite understand my purpose, I walk in it. Every day I listen to that voice in my head that guides me. It's called faith. I have a lot of faith. But guess what? You ain't required to have nothing but the size of a mustard seed. But if you got you some faith like what I got, you're gonna be all right. And he will give you healing in time, Stacy, but you have to open yourself up to heal. You ain't never gonna be all right because that's a void. That is a void in your life. But I promise you, he can provide you with comfort. He can give you a peace that passes all understanding, honey. Because he gave me peace. And I can tell you, I was tormented probably from the age of 13 to about 40, 43. Yep. 13 to 43. I felt like I was not living my best life. I was unhappy. I was jealous. I was hateful. I was bitter. I was just a mean old piece of bitch. But then one day something turned on inside of me. And I began to get what you call an understanding. And I picked up what you call a book, baby. See, that's one thing about us as black people. We do not like to pick up them books. Baby, I picked up a book and then I began to understand. And then I dropped down on my knees one day and I surrendered. And I've been elevating ever since. Now you get it how you need to get it. I'm just telling you how I got it. Perfect, I am not. But I tell you one thing, baby, I'm a whole lot better than where I was. Yes, God. hmm Girl, I feel like I'm supposed to say the doors of the church are open. I ain't. I told you I felt like talking. I ain't know where this shit was gonna go. That's what happens in the den. Stacy. Well, me and Stacy be going through it, but that's my girl. I don't give a damn. I like you, Stacy. I really do. And I don't just say that just because it just sounds good to say in this moment. Girl, I really do like you here. Even when you get on my goddamn nerve, I like your ass. Girl, ain't nothing wrong, nothing to be sorry about. That's what we do in the den. We love in the den. This ain't nothing but love, child. Sometimes we gotta come down here because I told you the kingdom suffers violence and the violence was overcome by force. Sometimes I gotta come down here because they be fucking with the kingdom. Okay? Other than that, it's all love down here. I like this. It feels good. Everything that I'm supposed to have out of this YouTube experience, I'll get to it. But I'm all right with where I'm at today. hmm At this time, would y'all please drop the purple hearts? Brianna Simone, if you in them bushes, I did 57 minutes, girl. Shut up. And I was live yesterday. So she be trying to tell me I don't come down here no bazaar. I was here for an hour. Don't use me as no reason why you don't come down through. And I was held accountable today. I didn't give you as much mess. Cause I promised y'all that we was doing other things. Now I ain't saying the mess ain't gonna come, bitch. I'm coming. But not every day. Now, once again, in closing as always, remember, you do not have to be great to get started, but you must get started in order to be great. And it is the depth of your struggle that will determine the ultimate height of your success. You guys have a great remainder to your Wednesday. I plan on doing the same. And the den will open up again on Friday night. I think I have it scheduled for 7 o'clock. That would be 8 o'clock on the East Coast. I don't know what the hell. I think 6 o'clock on the West Coast. I don't know. Y'all know I'm on the West Coast time. I should because Bless over there, but we'll reconvene Friday night. And the topic will be women who made the choice not to be mothers. We're going to listen to their perspective. Have a great Wednesday, y'all. I'm gone. Bye.